The channel. I hope you're doing well. So the Afcon provisional squad for the Super Eagles came out, and then it it didn't just come out like that, and everybody embraced it. It came out with massive criticisms, and lots of stakeholders and even Nigerians, the supporters, had a lot of things to say about the list. Uh, a lot of people believe that it didn't really uh, include the people that deserve to be in the on the list. From the fans' perspective, the criticism came mostly as regards to the fact that NFF and Peseiro left out some of these very important foreign-based players, like the likes of Chuba Akpom. Was one person that it was a very big pain, that he was omitted for the fans. But there's another angle as well that the list has been getting criticisms on, and the angle is the fact that it left out several of home-based player, and in fact the list out of 40 contained, I think, just about 3 or 4 home-based players, and all the 4 of them are goalkeepers. No outfield player from the home base were selected, and that's the angle that has also received a huge criticism. And among the people that have really criticized from this aspect of, Nigeria, Super Eagles, and NFF abandoning or neglecting home-based players, home-based talent, the criticism now has come from the legend of the game, of the Nigerian game, Sunday Oliseh, and then of course Ighalo. But the criticism actually was first ignited by Ighalo, even though Sunday Oliseh has always been someone who has been fighting for the right of home-based player to have an equal representation. But this one in particular was ignited by Ighalo, who on the social media was saying that it wasn't fair to leave out this home-based player. That out of 40 men, in the provisional list, that there should have been like, maybe 5, 6, 7, or 8 home base included, just to lift their spirit, just to give them that ginger, that encouragement to always try to improve themselves, so that they will be selected in further competitions. So Ighalo actually started it, and he actually, I think it made quite a sense, because when you look at that list, you would see that it almost feels like there's no home base player at all, because these goalkeepers, in the end, they might not even make an appearance in the Afcon, and it's going to be very bad for the psychology of home base players, because Afcon competition, as big as Afcon, is actually a chance for them to showcase their talent to the world and show that they also know how to play, that they can do it as well. It's not just about foreign players. And the fact that there's no outfield player for home base is also very depressing for them, because they will be like, I mean, why do I even put the effort? It's useless, because I will not even get called up to the national team in the end. So based on this, Oliseh as well jumped on it, and he compared this current years, that this current list and current 2023 to far back to his time in the 90s and early 2000s. But he said the point that he was making is, he was like, during their time, the 90s and the early 2000s, that if it was during that time when Nigeria had lots of stars, in top European countries doing very well, that if it was that time, that sorry, that it would make more sense to leave out home base, because then we had lots of stars, in Europe, playing in top competitions, top clubs. And then if it was that time, and the coach didn't invite, or NFF didn't invite home base, that you would understand that, okay, there are surplus players outside with massive experience that can get the job done. But not it's not that time, and we are in today now, and that's not really happening. We don't have our players all in top clubs in Europe, just a few of them. And I guess he's just trying to support the argument that Ighalo started, that there is no reason whatsoever for home-based players to be left out because they have a chance, an equal chance of representation, just like the foreign-based players. And that is the update, guys. And I personally, I think it's very bad for uh, the image of NFF, for Peseiro as well. They may be doing what they are doing. I don't know how that is done. Maybe there's some sort of influence or politics or some kinds of underground criteria that we don't know about. But Nigerians, the fans, they know about these things and they know the right thing. They know when you do the right thing and know when you do the wrong thing. And of course, this is obviously not a good thing. So that's the update right now, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are about this. You share the opinion of Ighalo and Sunday Oliseh and myself, because I support what they are saying. I see reason, I see sense in it. But let me know what you think about this and leave your reaction in the comments section. Thanks for catching the video. Merry Christmas in advance. Stay tuned to the channel.